All praises to Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh Shai. All praises for the Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that have been and continue to teach the true gospel. Salute to the Akim spreading the true gospel on the streets and lanes of the city, on the highways and hedges, and on the World Wide Web. Much love to humble Akwath, who learn science with all subjection and are in righteous order under the men of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. This is the brother Raza from the Church of Philadelphia camp. And A, the Lord's put on my spirit, to go into, who are we? Because a lot of people have a lot of different things to say about the men of the Lord. Salaku. But who are we? You know, who are we really? And I speak as a man, but first and foremost, for me, we are men that want to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in truth and sincerity. We are men who want to magnify, glorify, and praise the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We are the Israelites. We are Yahweh's chosen people. Separate from all the other nations. So yeah, we are not the same with other nations. And that word, separate and holy is for a reason. And we are not to do and follow after other nations of people. But here we are trying to integrate into everything but what the scriptures say and tell us in regards to who we are as the Israelites, as a peculiar people. You know, because the Lord set us up to be the light to the world, to show people how to actually live and live according to righteousness. We are supposed to have other nations look up to us. Here we are running after them because we don't know who we are and whom's we are. Most of us just run around like a chicken with his head cut off. you know, and being just wicked. And there's a price that we pay for that, and there's a price that's going to get paid for you 2/3. So you gonna pay a double. You got a double tap because you're stiff necked. You're not listening. You're mocking. You're scoffing. You think you're winning right now. And hey, yeah, you can think you're winning, but at the end of the day, again, we're going to see, you know, who's the winner and who's the loser. Because we are going to fight for that crown of life, regardless of what happens to us on this side, or in this age, you know, because it says the dead will arise in Yahweh Shai first. So do as you will in this age, but you only had a short time to do it. Enough of me. Graham, let's get into this precept. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 10. For we are his workmanship, created in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, unto good works. And what's those good works? The law, statutes, and commandments, which Yahweh, our power, hath before ordained that we should walk in them. Yeah, so right now we're disconnected from our power source, which is why our light really isn't turned on as a nation of people. It's like trying to turn on a lamp that isn't plugged in. We're not plugged in to the power source. That's Yahweh Bashim Shai. That's these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, as a nation, hey, we totally shut out. But the light is the men of the Lord right now, because we're plugged in. And we want to be more plugged in so that we can follow the laws, statutes, and commandments perfectly. And we know that's going to happen in the kingdom. When He writes the laws in our inward parts. But who are we? We are chosen men of the Lord. We are the Israelites. And we want to serve Yahweh by Shemal Shai in truth and sincerity, 100%. It's the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, because we know whom we are. We're Yahweh by Shemal Shai's chosen people. That's our power. The power of the Israelites. That we should be called the sons of Yahweh Bashim Shai, the sons of the Most High Power. Therefore, the world knoweth us not, because it knew Him not. Yeah, especially you 2/3. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High Power, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when He shall appear, we shall be like Him, for we shall see Him as He is. Yeah. And when Yahweh Shai cracked them skies open and we get our rulership, we gain our rulership back, hey, it's going to be a beautiful thing. And then the world will know. When that's the world of Israel and the other nations, they're going to know. The whole earth is going to know who we are. So there ain't going to be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. When people ask, who are they? Who are we? We're the Israelites. And we have a purpose. And that purpose is to keep the laws, statutes, commandments, right? And be a light and rule this world in righteousness. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter verse 9. Generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, separate, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of Him who hath called you out of darkness into His marvelous light. Yeah. And that's magnifying and glorifying, praising the name of Yahweh Bashim Shai. That's the light. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. It says, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of Yahweh Bashim Shai, the Most High Power, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. Yeah. And He's going to give us that mercy, the full mercy, when Yahweh Shai brings us salvation. When it comes time for us to be not only called, but chosen and get beamed up while this destruction of Babylon the Great is happening. Right? That's that true mercy. And again, we can't wait. We can't wait, but we know who we are. And that's what scares Esau Edom the most, is that the men of the Lord know who they are and whom's they are. And we know our purpose. We know that we're set out to be set apart from anybody else. And we love Yahweh Bashim Shai. And we're here to serve Yahweh Bashim Shai in truth and sincerity. And we will do that in the kingdom 100% of the time. Hey, Lord willing, I was edifying to the elect. Until next time, Shalom.